Hardy's going to keep it to the right side, looking for room, turns it up. He'll pick up a couple yards, hit hard as he crossed the line of scrimmage.
Number 7, Bailey Hardy on the carry. He gains 2 yards. Tackle by number 7, Nick Shankton, and number 56, Andrew LeBlanc.
They'll give him 2. It'll be second down and 8.
Second and 8 at the 37.
Three wide receivers left. And Hardy will roll. He'll throw it out to Williams in the flats. Williams breaks a tackle across the 40. He'll get to about the 43. It'll be third.
Hardy's pass is complete to number 27.
A little bit less than 2.
He picks up 6 on that play. Gained by number 73, Aaron Benfield.
So 3rd and 1.
We ask that the individual who parked in Dr. Mark Abair's spot in the senior lot, please remove your car. License plate VNV 346. VNV 346. Please remove your car.
3 wide receivers right now for the Saints. Hardy will keep it himself. He'll have the first down. He's out across the 50. Turns the corner, 45, 40, 35, and he'll run out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Saints.
Hardy
will go hurry up.
On that play. Driven out of bounds by number 29, Connor Kleber. Saints play 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line.
First and 10 from the Cardinal 35. Hardy will throw a quick pass to Caesar. Caesar has it. He'll have the first down out to about the 22-yard line. A gain of 13 on the play. 1st and 10 Saints.
Hardy's pass is complete to number 21, Jeremiah Caesar, for a 13-yard gain. Tackle by number 8, Colin DeSandro. Saints play 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line.
Handoff to Goodwin. Goodwin will be hit as he crosses the line of scrimmage.
Number 9, Jaleel Goodwin up the middle, gains 1 yard. Tackled by number 70, Hudson Domingue, and number 71, Andre Bourgeois. Saints play 2nd and 9.
Give him 1. It'll be 2nd and 9. Ball at the 21-yard line. Three receivers right, 1 left. Hardy will roll to his right, looks to throw, throws it out across the middle. It was intended for Caesar.
Hardy's pass attempt to Caesar
incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 9.
St. Louis plays 3rd and 9, 3rd and 9.
Third and 9. Hardy will look to throw. Throws across the middle for Williams, and he can't come up with it. It'll be 4th down. That'll bring on the field goal unit.
Number 27, Connor Williams, is incomplete.
So Adam Ayub on for the field goal attempt. He spots the ball at the 28-yard line. It'll be a 38-yard attempt. Berryhill to hold. And it's a bad snap. It's over Berryhill's hands, and Ayub will cover it up at the 45-yard line. And the Cardinals will take over there in good field position.
St. Louis Catholic Muff is recovered by the kicker, number 94, Adam Ayub.
So 1st and 10 Cardinals. From their own 45-yard line.
The 45.
Tight formation for the Cardinals, a single running back. They'll give it to him, number 7, that's Shanklin. He's got running room in the Saints territory down to the 40-yard line.
That's number 7, Nick Shanklin. He gains 14. He's tackled by number 30, Benji Chatters. That's good for a Cardinal. First down!
So 1st and 10 Cardinals in Saints territory at the 41. 2 wideouts left and 1 right. And he'll look to keep it. Charlie comes up and can't get to him. Turns the corner, 30, and brought out of bounds at the 25 by Benji Chatters.
Number 3, Lejean takes it around the right side, or left side, I should say, for a 15-yard gain. He's tackled by number 30, Benji Chatters. Cardinals play first down on the 36. Correction, 26.
So 1st and 10 Cardinals in Saints territory at the 26-yard line. They'll give it to the man in motion, trying to sweep to the right. He'll turn the corner. He's at the 20, runs it to his own man, and he'll be stacked up at the 15, close to the first down. And it looks like he'll have it, 1st and 10 Cardinals at the 15-yard line.
Michael Clemmer around the right side for an 11-yard gain. Tackled by number 25, Grant Shelley. And that's good for another Cardinal first down.
$8:20 to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Cardinals from the Saints 15-yard line. Quarterback keeper. He'll get inside the 10 to about the 7.
Lejean up the middle for an 8-yard gain, tackled by number 25, Brent Charlie.
Jean takes that snap, just stands there and waits for the hole to develop. Seen him run that play a couple times on this drive.
Edie White plays
second and two
on the 7.
Jean under quarterback, under center, he'll hand off to Shanklin. Inside the 5, he's pushing towards the goal line. Still on his feet, and he'll be stopped short. But he'll have the first down. It'll be 1st and goal Cardinals.
Nick Shanklin and stopped just short of the goal line for a 6-yard gain. Tackle number 55, Charlie Drost.
First and goal, ball inside the 1 for the Cardinals. And quarterback keeper straight up the middle, and he'll be in for the touchdown. 7:03 to go in the first.
Takes it for
Edie White gets on the board. 6-0, extra point coming up. To snap the hold in the kick. It's good. 7:01 to go in the first quarter. Edie White gets on the board first. They lead it 7-0. We'll be right back.
The Edie White Cardinals 7, the St. Louis Saints 0. Congratulations goes out to Cameron Stive for winning Barker Honda Athlete of the Week. This contest is sponsored by the Homer Curry and Thibodeau Daily Comet. And thanks to all of the fans who voted for Cameron. Congratulations, Cameron Stive, Honda Athlete of the Week. Number 10, Miles Local, kicking off for the Cardinals. Back deep for the Saints, number 21, Jeremiah Caesar, and number 27, Connor Williams.
Welcome back. Cardinals lead it 7-0. Here midway through the first. Roker set to kick off. Kicks it deep. And it'll go into the end zone for the touchback.
Roker's kick goes into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 Saints from the
20-yard
line.
By Civic Source. Civic Source. Purchase property for $0. You just pay the closing costs. Go to civicsource.com to initiate an auction today. Civic Source, the Property Auction Authority.
First and 10 Saints, 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hardy will roll to his right, looking to throw, and it's off the hands of Johnson at the 31-yard line. Incomplete, 2nd down and 10.
Hardy's pass is incomplete.
Second 10, wide receivers 2 to each side. Hardy flings it out to Chatters. Chatters going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage and brought down to the 16 by number 26, Lane Gravois. He read it all the way.
3-yard loss. He's tackled by number 26, Lane Gravois.
Loss of 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 14 for the Saints. Hardy will roll to his left, looking to throw. Throws it deep down the left side, and incomplete. Intended for Caesar. Covered well by number 11, Brady Terrio. That'll bring up 4th down. IU will stand at his 3 to punt. 2 back deep for the Cardinals. There's the snap and the kick. It'll hit at the 50, take a Saints bounce to the 45. It'll be down there. So once again, Cardinals will have the ball at their own 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
E.B. White plays 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line.
First and 10 Cardinals. Empty backfield for Lejean. He'll keep it himself, running to the left side. He'll gain about 3 on the play. Make it 2. They'll mark him down.
Lejean gains 3. Tackled by number 36, Will Gage.
And Lejean comes up out of the huddle limping, out of the pile. Scouting report on Lejean was he's a good runner, excellent runner. Looks a little hobbled by an ankle injury. He's under center, got Shanklin right behind him as the tailback. And he's going to give it to number 5, looking for room. He'll be tackled before he gets to midfield. They're going to give him a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Number 5, Michael Clemon gains 1. Tackled by number 3, Kevin Collins, and number 2, Joe Perkle.
3rd and 7 for the Cardinals. Ball at their own 49-yard line.
Cardinals play 3rd and 7 on the 39-yard line.
Two running backs behind LeGrand. And they'll hand it off to number 5, looking for room. He's across midfield. Still on his feet. They had him stacked up before the first down. He got away. Looks like he's going to have it. 1st and 10. And he does.
Clement gains 7 around the right side. That's good for a Cardinal. 1st down!
Saints have made the hit about 3 yards short.
22, Matthew Houston.
Stayed on his feet, was able to get the 1st down. It's 1st and 10. Ball at the Saints 44-yard line. Hand off to Shanklin, out across the 40. He drags the pile down to about the 36-yard line. Gain of about 7.
Shanklin gains 7. Tackle by number 8.
Be 2nd down at 3.
Hillary. Cardinals play 2nd and 3 on the 37-yard line.
Shotgun formation. They'll hand it off underneath once again. And he's got room across the 30, and he'll be brought down by Chatters at about the 23-yard line. Another 1st down for the Cardinals.
Clement around the left side for 11 yards. He's tackled by number 30, Benji Chatters. That's good for another Cardinal 1st down.
1st and 10 Cardinals. Ball at the 22-yard line of the Saints. Give it to number 5 underneath. He's got room across the 15 down to about the 14-yard line.
Clement off the middle for a 9-yard gain. Tackle by number 30, Benji Chatters.
9-yard gain, 2nd and 1.
Edie White plays 2nd and 1 on the 13.
Quarterback keeper. He's got room around the right side. Tries to get outside. He's going to be brought down by Bouillon. And once again, LeJean gets up limping. Picked up the 1st down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 9.
Cardinals play 1st and goal on the 9-yard line.
.220 to go in the 1st quarter. Cardinals lead at 7-0. They have it 1st and goal on the 9. They'll hand it off to Shanklin. It's close to the 5.
Shanklin gains 3, takes it to the 6-yard line. He's tackled by number 22, Matthew Houston, and number 55, Charlie Drost.
And mark it at the 6, 2nd and goal. I formation. Saints show blitz. Shanklin with the ball, and he's going to get stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Shanklin stops the
flags out.
A flag on the play.
Let's see what the call is. As a Saints lineman and a Cardinals lineman were downfield. Personal foul. Saints. Personal foul. Cardinals. Offsetting penalties.
We have a personal foul called on the Saints and the Cardinals. Offsetting penalties.
1:25 to go. The third down and 6. As they were a little late changing the marker.
Cardinals play third and goal on the 6.
Third and goal from the 6 for the Cardinals. Shanklin is the lone running back. They'll give it to number 5, looking for a hole at the sweep to the left side. He's going to come up short. Chatters came up and made the tackle just short of the goal line. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Clemon gains 5+ yards. Stopped just short of the goal. He was tackled by number 30.
Ball on the half-yard line. It'll be 4th and half a yard for the touchdown. Cardinals will go for it here.
Cardinals play 4th and inches.
They'll give it to Shanklin, and he'll step into the end zone to the left side, untouched, for the touchdown.
Nick Shanklin takes it in for the Cardinal touchdown.
Extra point coming up. Loker kicks, it's up. It's good. 19 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Point at the touchdown is good.
Your score, 80 White Cardinals 14, St. Louis Saints 0. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. 19 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cardinals lead at 14-0. Loker set to kick off. Williams and Caesar back to receive for the Saints. There's the kick. Williams will take it at his 8. Across the 20, across the 30. Still on his feet. He gets out to about the 37-yard line. Make it the 38. Saints will have it 1st and 10.
Number 27 in the return, that's Connor Williams. He takes it to the 38-yard line. He was tackled by number 43, Cole Orgeron.
Three wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hardy will hand to Goodwin straight up the middle. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. And it'll be marked for no gain. Actually, they'll give him a yard.
Number 9, Will Goodwin on the carry. He gains 1. Tackled by number 70, Hudson Domain.
2nd and 9 for the Saints. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Cardinals 14. The St. Louis
Cardinals 14, Saints 0. End of the first quarter. We'll be back for second quarter action right after this.
This quarter is sponsored by Dave Email and Dave Physical Therapy and Hand Center. Dave Email and Dave Physical Therapy and Hand Center, serving E.D. White Catholic High School for 50 years. We'd like to wish all of the coaches and athletes a great season. And they say, go Cardinals!
Second and 9 for the Saints as we start the second quarter. Hardy will give to Goodwin, looking for him on the left side. Gets out across the 40 near the 45. They'll mark him at the 44-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Goodwin gains 5, brought down by number 73, Aaron Binfield, and number 77, William Lanier.
3rd and 5 from the 44.
Saints play 3rd and 4.
Hardy will keep it. He gets out across the 50, and he'll have the first down. 1st and 10 Saints into Cardinal territory.
Hardy gains 7, tackled by number 11, Brady Terrio. That's good for a Saint first down.
1st and 10 Saints on the Cardinal 49-yard line. Three wide receivers to the right, one left. Hardy will roll to his right, looking to throw. He had a receiver, threw it a little low.
Hardy's pass is
intended for Laverne.
Saints play 2nd and 10 on the 49-yard line.
2nd and 10. Hardy will keep it himself. He'll pick up about 3 on the play.
Hardy gains 3 on the play. He's tackled by number 13, Reed Boudreaux.
3rd and 7, ball at the 46-yard line. And we have flags. It'll be a false start against the Saints.
Saints are penalized 5 yards for illegal procedure.
So 3rd and 12 now.
St. Louis plays 3rd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Hardy back to throw, steps up in the pocket, throws it long. He's got Caesar. Caesar catches it at the 5. He'll be brought down. They'll mark it at the 3. 1st and goal Saints.
Hardy's pass is complete.
Hardy stepped up in the pocket.
Jeremiah Caesar.
And people all over him, was able to get it out. Caesar had a couple steps on the defender, hauled it in, and it's 1st and goal Saints from the 3.
That's good for a first down for the Saints. St. Louis plays 1st and goal at the 3.
Hardy will run it to his left, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Bailey Hardy, 3-yard touchdown run with 9:35 to go.
Hardy takes it in from 3 yards out for a St. Louis touchdown.
In the first half. Adam Ayub on for the extra point. Here's Ayub for the extra point. There's the snap, the kick, it's up, and it's good. No good, I'm sorry. Wide right.
Ayub's point after touchdown is no good.
So with 9:35 to go,
with 9:35
in the first half. It's Cardinals 14, Saints 6. We'll be right back.
14, the St. Louis Saints 6. Lahaye Orthodontics. Lahaye Orthodontics would like to wish all of the best to the E.D. White Cardinal athletic teams and supporting spirit groups for the 2017-2018 school year. For all of your orthodontic needs and the smile of a lifetime, call on Lahaye Orthodontics. Kicking off for the Saints, number 94, Adam Ayub.
Welcome back. 9:35 to go in the first half. Saints cut the lead to 14-6. Adam Ayub set to kick off. On the pass from Bailey Hardy to Jeremiah Caesar, Bailey Hardy broke the all-time St. Louis passing career yards record. Here's Adam Ayub set to kick off. Puts a foot into it, and it'll come down at about the 10-yard line. It'll be taken at the 5. Out to the 30. And brought down there by John Noble. The Cardinals will have it first and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
31-yard line. He's tackled by number 37, John Noble.
First and 10, Cardinals. So John back at quarterback. He'll hand it off to number 5. He'll be to the 35, and he'll be brought down there. Gain of 4. Michael Clement.
Clement gains 5. Tackled by number 23, Seth Bouillon. Cardinals play 2nd and 5 on the 36.
John, the running threat at quarterback for the Cardinals, is injured on the last series. Still has a little limp as he heads back and forth to the sideline for the plays. Nobody in the backfield with him. Now Clement, and he'll keep it. Still on his feet. He's going to have the first down. Or close to it. Let's see where they mark it. They'll mark him for the first down.
LeJean gains 6.
LeJean gains 6.
Tackled by number 8, Carrington Guillory. That's good for a Cardinal first down.
So first and 10, Cardinals ball on the 42-yard line. They'll hand it off to Clement on the sweep to the right. He turns the corner, cuts it up, gets the block, and down to the 30-yard line. Looked like one, possibly 2 blocks in the back that didn't get called on that play.
Clement gains 27.
Clement gets all the way to the 30. It'll be first and 10.
That's good for a Cardinal first down.
For the Cardinals. Gain of 4.
Shankman gains 4.
For Shankman.
Number 55. Charlie Dross.
They'll mark it at the 26-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Cardinals.
Cardinals play 2nd and 6 on the 26.
Handoff to Clement. He'll get to the 20 as he's pulled down by Charlie. He'll be close to the first down, depend on the spot.
Clement gained 6 on the play. Tackle by number 23, Seth Bouillon. That's good for a Cardinal first down.
They'll have the first down at the 20. They'll give it to Clement, going to the left, looking for room, and Charlie's going to grab him at the 20 and pull him down for no gain.
Clement stopped for no gain by number 25, Grant Charlie. Cardinals play 2nd and 10 on the 20.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. 5:45 to go in the first half. Saints trail it 14-6. Back to throw. Rolling to his right. He's got a man in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Devin DeSandro.
Rajon pass is complete to number 12, Devin DeSandro.
Extra point coming up for Loker. There's the kick, it's up. And it's good with 5:28 to go in the first half. It's Cardinals 21 and Saints 6. We'll be right back for the kickoff.
Second quarter. The score, the Eagle-White Cardinals 21, the St. Louis Saints 6. This quarter is sponsored by Acadia Land Surveying. Acadia Land Surveying would like to wish all of the best to the Eagle-White Cardinal athletic teams and supporting spirit groups for the 2017-2018 school year. For all of your surveying needs, contact Acadia Land Surveying. Loker kicking off for the Cardinals.
Welcome back. 5:28 to go in the first half.
Caesar and Williams back deep.
And the Cardinals have taken a 21-6 lead. Loker set to kick off. Williams and Caesar back to receive. There's the kick. Caesar will take it at his 4. Out across the 20, 25, 30, and he'll be tackled at the 33-yard line. Good run back for Caesar. Saints will have it 1st and 10 from the 33.
Caesar on the return takes it
marking
to
at
the
32.
Line.
1st and 10,
12,
Saints, ball at the 32.
DeSandro.
Two wide receivers to either side for Hardy. he'll give it to Goodwin. Goodwin will get across the 35, still on his feet near the 40. They'll mark it at the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Saints.
Number 9, Jaleel Goodwin gains 7. Tackle by number 59, Carson Adams. Saints play 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Second and 3. Clock at 4:45 to go in the first half. Hardy will look to throw. Throws it deep for Caesar. Caesar has him beat. He drops it. Defender got a hand on it at the 25. Disrupted it just enough to where Caesar couldn't hold on. And the pass is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Number 29, Connor Kleber on that.
Once again, Caesar had the defender beat. As the Saints have had receivers open.
Saints play 3rd and 3 on the 39.
So 3rd and 3. Hardy with Goodwin to his left. And Hardy will keep it. He'll sling it out to Laverne. Laverne's going to have the first down out across the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 Saints.
Hardy's pass is complete to Williams. He gains 7. Who's tackled by number 29, Connor Kleber.
Clock running at 4:25 to go.
The 45.
3 wide receivers right, 1 left. Handoff to Goodwin. Out across the 50, still on his feet to about the 48-yard line. Another good gain for Goodwin.
Goodwin gains 9. Correction, 7.
It'll be 2nd down and 2.
56, Andrew LeBlanc.
Second and 2, Saints into Cardinals territory. Hardy will keep it to the left side. He's out across the 40, still on his feet, and tripped up inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. Another first down for the Saints.
Hardy around the left side gains 14 yards. Who's tackled by number 29, Connor Kleber.
Now spotted at the 33, 1st and 10.
St. Louis first down.
3:35 to go in the first half. Goodwin up the middle, across the 30. Still on his feet, close to the 25. They'll give him the 26-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Tackled by number 71, Andre Bourgeois.
A long 2. Make it 3.
Saints play 2nd and 3 on the 26.
Second down and 3. 3 wide receivers right, 1 left. Hardy will keep it himself, and he'll be close, and we'll have the first down to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 Saints. Clock stopped at 2:35 to go in the first half.
First down Saints in the Cardinal 22-yard line.
Clock running, 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Saints have it 1st and 10 at the Cardinal 22-yard line. Handoff to Goodwin, across the 20 to the 20 to the 17.
Goodwin gains 5. Tackled by number 8, Colin DeSandro, and number 73, Aaron Benfield.
Second and about 5, maybe 6. Hardy, keep it to his right. Turns it up. We're going to flag down. Hardy down to the 10. Flag, 2 flags now in the area. You usually see a holding call, but let's see what the...
Hardy gains 13.
Holding against the Saints.
Hardy was tackled by number 73, Aaron Binfield. Ladies and gentlemen, the E.D. White Catholic High School Cardinalettes. Scores from around the area. Halftime scores. Covington 21, Thibodeau High School 0. Wichita Parish 15, Terrebonne 0. North DeSoto 21, Assumption 0. Covenant Christian 12, Lafayette Christian 7. Vanderbilt Catholic High School 10, Archbishop Hannon 10. St. James High School 19, Marksville 0. The Cardinal Music Club would like to thank everyone for eating at concessions during this football season and for supporting the band during halftime performances. We also really appreciate the Cardinal Club parents for taking our place in concessions during the band's halftime show so we could see our children perform. During the month of November, the Cardinal Music Club is sponsoring the Burger of the Month at the Alumni Grill. We appreciate your support by eating the delicious Cardinal Burger this month. A special thanks to Rose Boutique for sponsoring this burger for us. Here comes the Easy White Cardinals. Ayub kicking off for the Saints.
Welcome back for the second half.
And Clement back deep for the Cardinals.
As the Saints will kick off to start the second half, Adam Ayub tees it up at the 40. And here's the kick. And it's into the end zone. And with that touchback, Adam Ayub ties the all-time touchback record with Thomas O'Dowd.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank Acadian Ambulance for their services throughout southern Louisiana.
A couple records set tonight if you just joined us. Bailey Hardy is now the all-time yardage leader in passing. And Adam Ayub just tied the all-time touchback record with Thomas O'Dowd with a half to play. Saints get on the board and could give Ayub another chance. So 1st and 10. Handoff to Shanklin. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and pulled down for a short gain. Connor Welsh.
Shanklin gains 1. Tackle number 60, Connor Welsh.
On the tackle. So 2nd down and a long 9.
Play 2nd and 9 on the 21.
Man in motion, and they'll give it to him on the sweep. Play that worked well in the first half for Cardinals works again. As Clement picks up the first down.
Michael Clement gains 12. Tackle number 30, Benji Chatters. That's good for a Cardinal. First down.
So 1st and 10, Cardinals at the 33. Straight T formation behind Lejean. And he'll hand it off to Clement again. Clement gets to about the 35. He'll be brought down there, a gain of 2.
Clement gains 3. Tackle number 45, Logan Lofton.
2nd and 7 for the Cardinals. Clement in motion. They'll give it to him once again. Miller misses a tackle in the backfield. Flag comes in from way in the back. And it looks like maybe Perkle was being held.
Clement gains 3. There's a flag on the play.
Illegal use of the hands against E.D. White. Ten-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. They'll spot it on the 29-yard line.
Cardinals are penalized 10 yards for a block in the back.
It'll be 2nd down and 15 for the Cardinals.
E.D. White plays 2nd and 14 on the 29-yard line.
Jean back to throw. Under pressure. And Charlie will run him out of bounds. I'm sorry.
LeJean's pass is incomplete.
That was Logan Lofton chasing him out of bounds. Pass is incomplete. Just got it off before Lofton shoved him out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 14.
Cardinals play 3rd and 14 on the 29-yard line.
Third and 14. Jean will give it on the counter. He's got plenty of running room out across the original line of scrimmage. And he'll be about 7 yards short of the first down, and they'll be forced to punt.
9, stopped by number 25.
A lot of misdirection for the Cardinals. Saints weren't fooled. And we're able to hold it. It's 4th down.
Punt for the Cardinals.
And Loker will have to punt. Connor Williams is standing at his 30 to receive.
Williams back deep for the Saints.
There's a snap. Saints come after it, almost get to it. Williams will take it at his 30, at his 27. They'll be down there. 1st and 10 Saints Williams from the 27-yard line.
Catch on the 27-yard line. Gouvet All would like to wish all the best to the E.D. White Catholic Cardinal athletic teams and supporting spirit groups for the 2017-2018 school year.
1st and 10 Saints with 8:52 to go in the 3rd quarter. Saints trail it 21-6. 2 wide receivers to either side. Hardy rolling, look to throw. He's got Williams down the left side. Williams catches at the 45, makes a move. 40, 35, 30, cuts it across the field. 20, 15, 10, and he'll be brought down at the 10-yard line. Good job by the Saints. Connor Williams.
Number 27, Connor Williams. He's tackled by number 26, Lane Grover.
All the way down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Saints. Sideline warning against the Saints. Next warning will result in a penalty. So 1st and goal, Saints from the 10.
The Saints play 1st and goal on the 10-yard line.
Saints will go 3 wide receivers left and 1 right. Hardy gives it to Goodwin. Goodwin looking for room across the 10. He'll be brought down at the 9. Gain of 1. 2nd and goal from the 9.
Goodwin on the carry. Gains 1. Tackled by number 73, Aaron Benfield. And number 8, Colin DeSandro. Saints play second and goal on the 9.
Same formation. Hardy will keep it, and Hardy slips down at the 11. Loss of 2. It'll be third and goal from the 11.
Hardy trips and loses 2. St. Louis plays third and goal on the 11-yard line.
Third and goal from the 11. Hardy rolls to his left, looking to throw, throws it incomplete, intended for Chatters.
Hardy's pass attempt, a good one, is incomplete.
And that'll bring on the field goal unit once again.
Ayub in attempt the field goal.
Adam Ayub will place the tee on the 17 for the 27-yard field goal attempt. There's the kick. It's up. And it's good. With 7:08 to go in the third quarter. Saints get the field goal and now trail it 21-9. We'll be right back for the kickoff.
21 to St. Louis Saints 9. E.D. White Catholic High School would like to thank the Sports Medicine Center of Thibodeau Regional for providing not only training care for our athletic teams and sporting events, but also for our new state-of-the-art athletic training room. Thank you, Sports Medicine Center of Thibodeau Regional. Ayub kicking off for the Saints. Clemon Troxclair back deep for the Cardinals.
Here's Adam Ayub, puts the foot into it and into the end zone for the touchback, and that breaks the all-time touchback record
Ayub's kick goes into the end zone
for St. Louis Kickers, as Ayub has officially passed Thomas O'Dowd for that record. So Cardinals have it 1st and 10 at their own 20 with 7:08 to go in the third quarter. Saints trail it 21-9. Handoff to Shanky. Across the line of scrimmage and out near the 30, he'll have a first down. 10 yards and a first down for the Cardinals.
Nick Shanklin up the middle, he gains 10. He's tackled by number 45, Logan Lofton. That's good for a Cardinal first down.
Shanklin checks out and Clement checks in. They give it to the tailback, looking for room. He'll get to about the 5. That's Clement. Gain of 5.
Gains 5. Tackled by Charlie.
It's 2nd and 5 for the Cardinals. Ball at the 35-yard line.
Cardinals play 2nd and 5 on the 35.
2nd down and 5. And they'll give it to Clement. Clement running to the right side. He'll be tackled by Charlie and Perkle short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short.
Clement gains 3. Tackled by number 2, Joe Perkle.
So 3rd and 1 for the Cardinals.
Cardinals play 3rd and 1 on the 39.
Two tight ends and an I formation. They show blitz. They'll give it to Shanklin, and he'll have the first down out to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 Cardinals.
Shanklin gains 6, tackled by number 10, Gabe Meyer. And that's good for a Cardinal first down.
So 1st and 10 Cardinals at the 45, 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They'll give it to Clement, and he'll be hit and fall forward for 5. Ball at midfield. 2nd down and 5 for the Cardinals.
Gains 5, tackled by number 22, Matthew Houston. Edie White plays 2nd and 5 at midfield.
Second and 5 for the Cardinals. Hand off to Shanklin. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, but will push forward. He'll be close to the first down. Looks like he's about a yard short. Saints hit him at the line of scrimmage. Shanklin just pushes the ball forward.
For 4 yards. Tackle by number 55.
It'll be 3rd and 1.
Dropped. Cardinals play 3rd and 1 on the 46.
Third and 1, Shanklin and Claymont in the backfield. And false start. False start Cardinals, that'll back them up 5. So it'll be 3rd and 6.
Cardinals penalized 5 yards for a false start.
Three minutes to go in the 3rd. Saints trail at 21-9. 3rd and 6, ball at the Cardinal 49-yard line. And the Cardinals will want a timeout. The Cardinals will take a timeout with 2:57 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll be right back.
This quarter is sponsored by Civic Source. Civic Source, purchase property for $0. You just pay the closing costs. Go to civicsource.com to initiate an auction today.
Welcome back, 2:57 to go in the 3rd. Saints trail at 21-9. I want to thank our sponsors, Lake Charles Toyota.
3rd and 6 on the 49-yard line.
Bentley's Country Club Auto Repair and Collision. And Big Daddy Sports Grill. So 3rd and 6 for the Cardinals. Shotgun formation for Jean. And he'll hand it off to number 12 underneath. And he'll have the first down. There's a flag on the field at the 49-yard line. Let's see what the call is.
Number 12, Devin DeSandro gains 8. He's tackled by number 30, Benji Charters. And that's good.
Holding
Cardinals.
against the Cardinals.
Down.
Holding Cardinals, that'll back them up 10.
Correction, we had a flag on the play. Cardinals are penalized 10 yards for holding.
So 3rd and 16 now for the Cardinals. Ball back at the 39-yard line. Third and 16. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. Man in motion. He'll look to throw. Throws it deep down the right side. Jump ball, and nobody can come up with it. Incomplete. 4th down.
Lejean's pass attempt to number 9, Jordan Servet, is incomplete. Loker into punt for the Cardinals.
Loker will punt on 4th down.
Williams back deep.
Connor
For the
Williams
Saints.
stands inside his 25 to receive. Loker gets it off. Williams will return it. He's across the 30. He'll get to the 35. Saints will have it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Williams takes it to the 35. He's tackled by number
2:13 to go in the 3rd quarter. Saints trail at 21-9. They'll have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 35. Three wide receivers right, 1 left. Hardy will look to throw. Flag flies. Intended for Caesars, tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Hardy's pass to number 21 is incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
They're going to call an equipment violation. It's like Bailey Hardy didn't have his mouthpiece in. Cardinals will decline the penalty. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Penalty on St. Louis is declined by the Cardinals. St. Louis plays 2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10 from the 35. They'll give it to Goodwin on the delay, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Goodwin is stopped for no gain by number 56, Andrew LeBlanc, and number 59, Carson Adams.
So 3rd and 10 now.
Saints play 3rd and 10.
Three wide receivers right, 1 left. Hardy will look to throw. Gets it off. He's got Connor Williams. Williams has it at 35, 30, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Saints. Bailey Hardy to Connor Williams. 65-yard touchdown pass with 1:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. And Saints cut the lead to 21-15. Extra point coming up for IU. Hardy was hit as he threw it, still got it off. Connor Williams ran up with it, took it to the house, 65 yards. Berryhill to hold, IU to kick. There's the hold and the kick, and it's good. So So with 1:15 to go in the third quarter, it's Cardinals 21, Saints 16.
Touchdown is good. With 1:15 left to go in the third quarter, the score, the E.D. White Cardinals 21, the St. Louis Saints 16. Ayub kicking off for the Saints. Troxclair and Clement back deep for the Cardinals.
Welcome back, 1:15 to go in the third quarter. And Adam Ayub set to kick it off for the Saints. And there's the kick, and it's into the end zone for the touchback. The Cardinals have it first and 10 at their own 20. Saints trail it by 5 after the 65-yard touchdown pass, Bailey Hardy to Connor Williams.
Cardinals play first and 10 on the 20-yard line.
Tight formation for the Cardinals. And they'll hand it off up the middle to number 5, Clement. And he's out to the 40, still dragging players down at the 44-yard line.
Michael Clement gains 24 yards. He's tackled by number 7, Bailey Hardy. That's good for a Cardinal first down.
So first and 10 Cardinals, ball at the 44-yard line. They'll give it to Shanklin, and he'll be stacked up. Short gain of 1, maybe 2 on the play.
Shanklin gains 2.
Second down and 8.
Tackled by Charlie. Cardinals play second and 8 on the 46-yard line.
And the Cardinals will let the clock run down here in the third quarter.
Score at the end
we'll head to the fourth quarter.
E.D. White.
It's E.D. White 21 and St. Louis 16.
St. Louis Saints 16.
We head to the fourth quarter. Saints down by 5, 21-16. Second down and 8 for E.D. White. Ball at their own 46-yard line. Hand off to the tailback. He'll be hit in the backfield, gets away. That's Clement, and he's still on his feet, goes out of bounds at the Saints 43, first and 10 Cardinals. Once again, Saints hit him in the backfield, couldn't hold on.
Clement gains 11, tackled by number 10. Number 8, Carrington Guillory. That's good for a Cardinal first down.
First and 10 Cardinals from the Saints 44-yard line. They'll give it to Shanklin straight ahead. He'll gain a couple. Give him one on the plate. It'll be second down and 9.
Shanklin gains 1, tackled by Houston. Cardinals play second and 9 on the 43.
Two wide receivers go to the right for the Cardinals. Claymore in motion. They give it to him. He's across the 40. And be down at the 35. Close to the first down.
Claymore around the right side gains 9 yards. Tackled by number 10.
It'll be third and
Gabe
short.
Meyer.
3rd and 1 for the Cardinals. Ball at the 35-yard line of the Saints.
Edie White plays 3rd and 1 on the 35.
3rd down and 1 for the Cardinals. They'll give it to Shanklin, and he's going to have the first down. Gets around the corner, and Chatters knocks him out of bounds at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 Cardinals.
Shanklin takes it to the left side for a 12-yard gain. And tackled by number 30, Benji Chatters. Shanklin's run is good for a Cardinal. First down!
1st and 10 Cardinals at the Saints' 23-yard line. They'll give to Shanklin, and he's got running room across the 20. He'll gain about 5.
Shanklin
and a late
5.
flag comes in.
There's a flag on the play.
Personal foul against the Cardinals. A 15-yard penalty against the Cardinals.
Cardinals are penalized 15 yards for a personal foul.
That'll back the ball up to the 34-yard line. Be second down and 25 to go.
Edie White plays 2nd and 21 at the 34-yard line.
Sorry, 2nd and 21. They give on the sweep to Claymore. And Matt Houston gets him at the 34, no gain. Almost had him for a loss. Matt Houston comes up, makes the tackle. And it's 3rd and 21.
Claymore stopped for no gain by number 22, Matt Houston.
Go.
Big play defensively here for the Saints on 3rd and 21. Ball at the Saints 34-yard line with 8:40 to go in the game. Saints trail it by 5. Back to throw. And the flag comes down. Helmet came off. The player continued to play. Another flag. 2 more flags come in. Matt Houston intercepts it at the 22-yard line. We have flags on the field. We marked an interception at the 22-yard line. Matt Houston.
All over the field.
A helmet came off. Number 70 for the Cardinals' helmet came off. He continued to play, which is one of the penalty flags. The head referee threw his flag, then threw his hat, and then there was another flag on the play. Here's the call, personal foul against St. Louis. Personal foul against E.D. White. Those penalties offset, and we'll replay third down. So the interception does not count. Offsetting personal fouls.
And E.D. White, both flags for personal foul, offsetting penalties. We will replay third down.
So we'll replay third down. It'll be 3rd and 21 for the Cardinals.
Cardinals play 3rd and 20 on the 34.
Two wide receivers go to the right. Back to throw. Throwing deep down the right side. And Gabe Myers knocks it away. That'll bring up a 4th down.
LeJean's pass attempt to number 12, Devin DeSandro, is incomplete.
So 4th and 20 for the Cardinals. And the offense is still on the field. Looks like they'll go for it here.
The
Cardinals will go for it here on 4th down and 20 from the 34-yard line. They'll go 3 wide receivers to the right. Empty backfield. And it's a bad snap. The ball's on the ground. Picked up by the quarterback. Houston giving chase, and he's got to throw it away. And the Saints will take over on downs at the 34-yard line, trailing by 5 with 8:04 to go in the game.
LeJean's pass attempt is incomplete.
Saints take over on downs at the 34-yard line. 8:04 to go. Saints trail it by 5, 21-16.
St. Louis plays 1st and 10 on the 34.
Fans on both sides coming alive. Officials stop play. They want to reset the game clock. So 1st and 10 Saints from their own 34-yard line. Play clock has malfunctioned, so they'll keep it on the field. 8:04 to go on the game clock. So 3 wide receivers left and 1 right. As the E.D. White crowd comes alive here beneath us. They'll give it to Goodwin, right up the middle. Still on his feet out to the 40, dragging people with him. And Jaleel Goodwin gains 6, maybe 7 on the play. Give him 7, it'll be 2nd down and 3.
Goodwin gains 8. Tackle by number 56, Andrew LeBlanc.
2nd down and 3 for the Saints. Ball at the 41-yard line. Hardy will keep it himself straight ahead. He's going to gain a couple. Give him 2. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Horny gains 2. Stopped short of a first down by number 77, William Lanier, and number 73, Aaron Benfield.
3rd and 1 for the Saints. 7:03 to go in the game. Saints down by 5, 21-16. Hardy looking to throw, throws it across the middle, chatters, incomplete off of his hands, and flags come in.
Is broken up by number 9,
Late flag came into play as one of the E.D. White linemen was engaged with the Saints lineman. Let's see what the call is. Officials get together to discuss it.
First down.
And they're going to pick the flag up. No flag.
Flag has been waved.
4th and 1 here with 6:52 to go in the game. Saints trail it by 5. Looks like the Saints are going to go for it.
Fourth down and 1.
As E.D. White runs a ball control offense, they eat a lot of clock. So the Saints want to keep possession of the ball here. And the Saints are going to call a timeout. They want to talk about it. The Saints call timeout with 6:52 left to go in the game. It's 4th and 1, ball on the 44-yard line of the Saints. Come back. It's 4th and 1, ball on the Saints 44-yard line. 6:52 to go in the game. Saints trail it by 5. Hardy will keep it running left, and flag comes in. Hardy has the first down, but a flag comes in, holding against the Saints. Holding against the Saints will back it up 10. And it looks like the Saints punting unit will come on. So after the 10-yard penalty, Saints will be forced to punt. And we'll have to depend on the defense to hold.
Saints are penalized 10 yards for holding.
Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining, 6:47 to go in the game.
IU is in the punt. Clemon back deep for the Cardinals.
IU gets off the punt. Clemon takes it at his 20 and fumbles the ball. Ball rolling back. Clemon falls on it. It goes in the end zone. Saints recover. Waiting for the signal. No signal yet. The Saints recovered the ball in the end zone. It should be a touchdown. And they're going to say it's a touchback? Claymont muffed it. The ball rolled all the way back into the end zone. The Saints recovered it, but they say it's a touchback. There's a flag down at the 25-yard line. Penalties against the Saints for the sideline violation. So the punt was muffed, The player touched the ball. It rolled all the way in the end zone. Saints recovered. They say it's a touchback. I'm not quite sure I understand that ruling. Regardless, it's 1st and 10 Cardinals at the 25-yard line. They'll hand it to Shanky. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, breaks it out, across the 30. Chatters taking him out of bounds at the 35, close to the first down. All night, Shanky gets hit at the line of scrimmage, somehow gets away. And he'll have the first down.
10. That's first and 10. First down.
At the 35-yard line.
He was tackled by Chatters.
First and 10 Cardinals. They'll give it to Shanky once again. This time he'll be brought down after a short gain of 2.
Shanky gains 2.
Clock at 6 minutes to go in the game. 2nd and 8.
Will Gage. Cardinals play 2nd and 8 on the 37.
Second and 8. He'll hand it off to Claymore, and he gets around the corner to the 40, and he'll be thrown out of bounds by Charlie at the 41.
Claymore gains 5 on the play.
So flag on the field, and it's going to be holding against the Cardinals. Clock stopped at 5:26 to go in the game. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Moves the ball back to
Cardinals are penalized 10 yards for holding.
27-yard line. They have to get to the 45 for the first down. Second and long for the Cardinals. Second down and 17.
Cardinals play 2nd and 18.
2nd and 18 for the Cardinals. They'll toss it on the reverse. Saints trying to stretch it out, and they'll be brought down at the 24-yard line.
Number 12, Devin
Logan Lofton.
Stopped by number 45, Logan Lofton.
Loss of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 20.
Eddie Wright plays 3rd and 20 at the 25-yard line.
Cardinals tried to go reverse. Saints were able to stretch it out to the sideline and get the tackle for the loss. So 3rd and 20 now, 4:45 to go in the game. Saints trail it by 5, 21-16. Handoff inside to Claymore. Got room. Out across the 40. He'll be short of the first down. Ball at the 42-yard line.
Michael Claymore gains 17 yards. Tackle by number 25,
4th and 3. 4th and 3 for the Cardinals. Ball at the 42-yard line. Let's see, they're going to bring on the punt unit. So with clock running at 4 minutes to go in the game, the Cardinals will punt.
4th and 3 in the 42. Loker into punt.
Loker to punt.
Williams back deep for the Saints.
Connor Williams stands at his 25-yard line. There's the kick. Connor Williams calls for the fair catch and makes it at the 26. 3:44 to go in the game. Saints will have it 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. And this possession is the season for the Saints. 3:44 to go in the game. Saints have 2 timeouts remaining. 3 wide receivers right and 1 left. Hardy back to throw. Throws it long down the left side for Connor Williams and incomplete. Good coverage by the Cardinals.
Hardy's pass is broken up by the Cardinals, number 29.
Second down and 10.
Connor Williams.
Second and 10 Saints. 3:36 to go in the game.
Second and 10.
Two wide receivers to either side now. Quick pass out to Caesar. Caesar across the 30, 35, 40. He'll have the first down at the 41-yard line. He'll move the chains with 3:28 to go in the game.
He gains 15 yards. Tackled by number 11, Brady Terrio.
First and 10 Saints, ball at the 41. Clock starts with 3:28 to go. Hardy will look to throw. Quick pass out to Williams. Williams across midfield, 45, 40. Down to the 38-yard line. First and 10 into Cardinal territory at the 38-yard line.
To Williams. That's good for a Saint first down. He's tackled by number 29, Connor Kleber. Plays first and 10 on the 38.
So first and 10 Saints, ball at the 38-yard line. Clock running, 3:04 to go in the game. Hardy will keep it himself across the 35. He'll gain 3.
Hardy gains 3. Tackled by number 59, Carson Adams.
Two and a half minutes to go. Hardy gets the play from the sideline, heads back to the huddle. Saints taking their time here.
Saints play second and 7.
Second down and 7, ball at the 35-yard line of the Cardinals. Quick pass out to Chatters, 35-30, 25 Chatters, 20, 15, 10, touchdown Benji Chatters, 35-yard touchdown pass from Bailey Hardy.
Hardy's pass is complete to
and the
30,
Saints
Benji Chatters.
Take the lead at 22-21 with 2:03 to go in the game. The Saints have a 1-point lead with 2:03 to go in the game. Saints will go for 2 here to make it a 3-point game. Upset in the making here in Thibodaux. Timeout will be called. Saints will take their second timeout to talk about the play for the extra point when we come back. So extra point try, 3 wideouts right. Hardy will roll to his left. And he'll try to take it in himself, and he'll be tackled just short. So Saints have a 22-21 lead.
Hardy stopped short of the goal by number 8, Colin DeSandro.
So the Saints will kick off with 2:03
IU kicking off for the Saints
to go in the game. Saints with a 1-point lead, 22-21.
Clement and Troxley are back deep for the Cardinals.
Saints were down 21-6, have rallied back to take the lead here late in the fourth. IU with a low kick, and it'll be taken and fumbled by Clement, and he picks it up. He's across the 15, and he'll be tackled near the 20. Cardinals will have it 1st and 10 with 1:53 to go.
Turns it to the 22, tackled by number 1
in the game,
Kane Miller.
So the ball game is on the backs of the St. Louis defense here with 1:53 to go in the game. So 1st and 10 Cardinals, ball at the 22-yard line. Back to throw. And he'll keep it. Get across the 30 and out of bounds. Be close to a 1st down. Clock stops at 1:45 to go.
Lejean around the left side gains 8 yards. Tackled by number 22, Matthew Houston.
They'll place it at the 30. It'll be 2nd and 2. Clock stopped at 1:45 on the out of bounds. Back to throw. No pressure, and now he'll run it. He'll have the 1st down, gets out of bounds at the 37. And the garage still favoring that left ankle. So 1st and 10.
9, tackled by number 2, Joe Perkle. That's good for a Cardinal 1st down.
Ball at the 37-yard line with 1:36 to go in the game. If you just joined us, touchdown pass to Benji Chatters, and the Saints took a 22-21 lead over the E.D. White Cardinals. 1st and 10 Cardinals, ball at the 37-yard line, 1:36 to go in the game. Back to throw is Lagrange. Throws it to a man at the 47-yard line.
Lejean's pass to DeSandro is complete.
Be close to the 1st down, be about a yard short. Ball at the 46-yard line. Clock running at 1:14 to go in the game. Cardinals still have 1 timeout to go. Play clock down to 1 minute to go in the game. And back to throw once again. Under pressure. And they'll get to him. Perkle, no, he gets away, throws it away. As Perkle and Kane Miller and Connor Welsh with the pressure forces him to throw it away, and it'll be 3rd and 1. Clock stops with 45 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and 1 for the Cardinals. Ball at the 46-yard line. 45 seconds to go in the game. Saints lead it by 1, 22-21. Back to throw. Throws down to the sideline, and it's incomplete. Over the hands of the intended receiver. And it'll be 4th and 1. 41 seconds to go in the game now.
Incomplete. Cardinals play 4th and 1 on the 46.
Ball at the 46-yard line, 4th and 1. Cardinals bring Shanklin back into the game. Have a fullback in front of him, and now we're going to get a timeout as the Saints are going to use a timeout here with 41 seconds to go in the game. Saints lead it 22-21 with 41 seconds to go when we come back. Fourth and 1 for the Cardinals. Tight formation. And they'll give it to Shanklin. He'll be hit at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be close. And I think he's going to be short. And he is. Saints will take over. Well, they're still talking about it. They want to measure to make sure. The ball's sitting on the 40.
Short of the first down.
They're going to measure it, but it's short by a half a yard. They just want to make sure. But Saints are going to take over with 35 seconds to go in the game. Cardinals have no timeouts remaining. And there it is, folks. 1st and 10, Saints. Saints hold on 4th and 1. And the Saints will have it 1st and 10. With 35 seconds to go, Cardinals have no timeouts. Saints will kneel it and win the game. Major upset in Division II. And the E.D. White fans are tired of seeing the Saints come to Thibodaux. If you were with us for baseball, E.D. White was ranked #1 in the state, and the Saints baseball team came here and won 2 games in the best-of-3 series. And now the Saints are going to kneel it and upset the E.D. White Cardinals in the first round of the Division II playoffs. Saints will head to St. Charles next week. Bailey Hardy kneels it.
Hardy takes the knee.
And the Cardinals will call a timeout. They show no timeouts on the board, but they call a timeout. This may be their last one.
Timeout Cardinals.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Just got a text from Chris Gaskin to remind me that the Saints also came here in soccer and beat E.D. White.
Saints play 2nd and 10.
Thanks, Chris. 2nd and 10. Hardy snaps it, kneels it, and they'll stop the clock again. Once again, Cardinals show no timeouts on the board. So the ball at midfield to be 3rd and 14. Hardy will drop back, let the time run down, and we'll kneel it.
Hardy takes the knee.
And the play clock at 25, game clock at 20, and that will do it. Saints pull off the upset over E.D. White here in
That's the
Thibodaux,
Thibodaux
Louisiana.
game. The E.D. White Cardinals 21.
And the Saints will head to St. Charles for the second round of the playoffs next week. Your final from Thibodaux, Louisiana, E.D. White High School. St. Louis Catholic 22, E.D. White 21. We'll see you next week in round 2 of the playoffs. Good night.